but I grew up on the South Side, so I'm a White Sox fan anyway. Ladies and friends, I am so glad that you all are here, and here's why. You saw the same performance I did. And you love these guys, yes?
Yes.
So, I want you to listen to what we have to share with them and hold their feet to the fire, okay? Because it's not Ann's job to do that. Gentlemen, first of all, congratulations. I think there is so much joy in your group in singing at the 70 and moving the needle this way and higher, heading towards 80s. Because at 70, what we're looking at is you leave us with this level of comfortability that you understand what the barbershop style is and that you're creating music, making great choices. How about if we free up some of those choices so that the needle keeps going and we get to artistry? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So here's what happened in your performance. And understand, this is just kind of a snippet. I like to play rock, paper, scissors, but it's Raymond's version. When you left the stage, before you saw any of the score sheets or anything, you personally get to vote. You don't get to vote. Did you think that your performance, that the performance of the chorus was better than you usually do, representative of what you usually do, or not as good as what you usually do? Vote right now. Hold them high. Be proud. Don't look around. Just hold them high. Hold them high. And I want you to look. Most of you guys are in the thumbs up mode or level. There's a couple naysayers, but we don't like them anyways. But there's some real good consistency, and I want you to see that. Huzzah to you. The only reason I ask that is if there's confusion here, guess what we're getting in your music? The same thing. In the music category, we look at the song and arrangement as performed. Not what the spots were, but what your result, you personally, not hers. She gets to guide you. She gets to, we call ourselves directors, not dictators. We want her to always think she's winning, yes? Yes. And she will, but who actually is the one making music?
We are.
How about saying, I am? I am. See, we hide behind each other, don't we? We've got to do this. Men, she talks in general. Someone leads, you're going to sing flat. Blah, blah, blah. No. How about if you took personal possession and said, what can I do to make my singing, every time I open my mouth, my performance, my musicality 1% better? What would that do? What would that do to help the guy next to you? Did you ever notice something happens in you? We never look at ourselves. Okay? So the difference of what we're talking about here are minor jumps, but the maximum effect comes by each one of you creating this change. Make sense?
Yes.
So if you understand barbershop, you're letting me know that you understand that there's a melodic texture to everything that we sing in barbershop. We don't go after percussiveness. We don't go after juking and jiving. Maybe that's one of the reasons why the scores in the second song weren't as good as the first one. Because there was percussiveness in the second one. Well, you say, wait, it's a tempo-driven song, right? Isn't that supposed to have? Well, yes, but we shouldn't notice it. It should have forward motion and movement. Oh, wait a minute. Don't we do that with ballads too? Forward motion and movement? Guys, a ballad is nothing more than a slow uptune. And an uptune is nothing more than a fast ballad. Good singing is good singing is good singing. Good performing is good performing is good performing. But here's where we lose it. Good musicality is good musicality regardless. Everything we do in the barbershop style is built on the melodic line, the melodic texture. And in the uptune, when it's going by really fast, you have to be ahead of that thought. Who has to be ahead of that thought?
I do.
Yes. It's not us, it's you personally. So here's what happened as we went through. You're giving us this level that we've got stuff happening, and how deep is the ocean? How can I tell you the beginning of it was just absolutely glorious. I'm going, wow, this is going to be brilliant. And then we started getting little hiccups. Basses, raise your hands. Repeat after me. I am nothing more than a melody singer who sings low notes. So help me, O.C. Cash. Thank you. What we want is all of those little pickups, all of those little propellants that happened in this song. I mean, this song, it really doesn't have much meaning to it, does it? How deep is the ocean? How high is the sea? I mean, these are huge thoughts, aren't they? But the problem is, what we get is your performance of them becomes this big. And what we want is the thought is that big, but what comes out of your mouth needs to be more fluid. So that it has some place to go, like what I just heard David doing with you. Who made that happen?
I did.
Yes. So can we try, right at the beginning of 3 minutes? Oh, jeez. Can we try right at the beginning of how deep is the ocean? And what I want to hear is when we get basses, I want nothing but molasses from you.
Intro or chorus?
Start the chorus, yes.
And it starts with a...
Yes. Yeah, go for the intro. Go for the intro. Go right at the beginning. Yes.
How can I tell you what is in my heart? How can I measure each and every part?
Ask yourself. Ask yourself. Yeah, okay, right there, bases. How can I measure each and every what?
Part.
Each and every part. And then you guys say what?
Every
Every part! I mean this! Every part. You can enjoy those notes. Everything you sing has to have malice and forethought. Purpose and meaning. We call them embellishments. You know why? Because they embellish what just happened, or they embellish what's coming. Can you change that right now? Say yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Here we go. How can I tell you? And now, it's not for you, Ann, to do it. Who does this?
I do.
Thank you. Yeah. You're going to drive this poor woman nuts. Well, more nutty than Joe. Here we go.
How can I tell you what is in my heart?
Is it in your heart? Echo? And?
How can I measure each and every part?
Enhance it, bases. Somewhere, next thought.
How can I tell you how much I love you?
That's an N.
Love you.
Do you? Yes.
How can I measure just how much I do?
Enhance it.
How much do I love you?
I don't know. Tell me.
I'll tell you no lie. How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky?
Ask.
How many times a day do I
Going.
think of you?
Good. Thank you. Do you feel all the pull that's happening? Anything that you do that gets in the way of that stops the emotive force. Now here's the deal. You have to do the same thing in the uptune. Translate that right now, just right into the beginning of the uptune.
David's right there, so...
Yeah.
I'm so happy I could shout, 'cause my baby's stepping out with no one else but me tonight. Oh, wow, everybody loves my baby, but my baby don't love nobody.
Everybody loves my baby. it's this excitement that's underneath. You're going, pa, 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 yeah, da, and I love you! I love you! You know what I'm talking about? Yes. That's what we mean, guys. Molasses, melodic texture, so that you have places to go. Look at what she's doing. Yes?
Yes.
1, 2, buckle my shoe.
Everybody loves my baby, but my baby don't love nobody but me. Nobody but me.
Thank you. No, Sabrina, everything. Keep doing music like that, and we'll love you forever.